Thank you so much for remembering. It was a very special video, and it
I
went
remember
completely
that.
viral.
Kevin wouldn't shut the fuck up. I couldn't believe it. He kept talking the whole video. I was like, will you shut up?
I think it's difficult to get Kevin to shut up.
It is.
With all the love we have for him.
That's right.
Hobbs is a good father himself. You know, family is very important to the Fast and Furious series. Do you think we can say that it's a, Fast and Furious family now?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think with the Fast and Furious family, I think then comes its issues and its challenges and its dysfunctionality, as all of our families have a little bit of that, that we always deal with. I think that it's been a great ride. I think the challenge is when you have an 8 at the end of the title is how do you make it better? Hopefully, how do you make it better, bigger, cooler, more exciting? And especially in today's landscape of movies, there's a lot of big summer movies that come out. Everybody's excited about. So I'm really, really happy and pleased with how 8 came out, and the hurdles we had to overcome. And the delivery of the movie has been in the fans' hands, and the fans who've seen the movie really enjoy it, so it makes me so happy.
And it has that, gung-ho, a good feel of a film with a lot of action and a lot of stunts that are completely crazy. Yeah. How much do you think of them? How much are they, are you inspired by the stunts? How much do you give your own input about how much you can do?
I have great partners, like, for example, our writer and producer, Chris Morgan, who's been a tremendous partner of ours for over the years, and we bring in these stunt coordinators who, it's interesting because the immensity of what the franchise is and its weight and everything that it brings, right? So we generally we get a stunt coordinator who comes in with the action, and they're all right, let's do it. Yes, we're gonna do it this and this and bang and this and all that, and they do it, and by the end of the movie they're like, I can't do this anymore. This is my last one. And then they go and we bring in a new one, right? So I'm always very inspired by. I'm always inspired by how do we get better? How do we just do better? And can we elevate the movie and the franchise even more? And can all the characters, by the way, grow and evolve and arc properly?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of all these fun little elements.
Yeah, different things to do for you guys to enjoy it every time as well.
Yes.
Well, I remember the first time I interviewed you for a Fast, it was in Rio, and that was a great location as well. How important is location to you in filming these things?
Well, I think for a movie like Fast and Furious and in the franchise, location, exotic locations, I think really plays into it because there's so much wish fulfillment with a movie like Fast and Furious where people live vicariously through the characters, vicariously through the cars, vicariously through the exotic locations, the beautiful women, the storylines, so I think locations have really become another character in our movie, and the backdrop of these beautiful locations have really become an important part, an integral part of the movie. And generally what happens is, for me personally, is I generally go from one project to another, so it's a constant flow, right?
I don't know how you do it, yeah.
When we're shooting Fast and Furious, generally Hobbs is in one place.
Yeah.
The team is like way in the, they're in, beautiful Iceland, and then they're in Cuba, and Hobbs is like at his desk. Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll be right there, yeah. Because I'm someplace else shooting another movie and then coming in. It's always a lot of fun.
You put a post on Instagram about the Scorpion King, and that was the first interview I ever did with you. And I remember you having this, you were excited to become a movie star, but you had this hesitance about it.
Sure.
Now that you're one of the biggest movie stars in Hollywood, what would you say to Dwayne back then?
I would say keep going, keep working hard. Back then with the Scorpion King, I was so excited, right? With enthusiasm, I feel like we could always accomplish a lot if somebody's enthusiastic. I was so excited to be in the business, so excited. It was my first starring movie. I had no clue what I was doing, no clue. And I thought, well, if I suck at this thing and suck at the movie business, at least I'm gonna go down knowing that I gave 100% effort and I put in the work with my 2 hands. And that's really the only thing I could have done. So. Like that guy back then, I didn't know what the future held for me. I didn't know if I was going to make it. I was hoping to. I did know this. When I talked to you back then, I knew in my heart that I would like a career, I would like longevity, and I would like diversity with my roles. I have no idea how I'm going to get there, but I do know I'm willing to put in the work and the time. And now, 17 years later, here we are, right? You're a new mommy. I just had a baby too. Well, technically, I didn't have the baby.
Yeah. But no, it
See
is.
what happens in like men can't have bait. No, I can't.
No, they can't, but they have to be there.
Yes. They have to be there. I was right there.
Absolutely.
I was right there.
Is it the right impression that this is the secret to your success? Hard work, because everybody knows how. I don't even want to know what your schedule looks like, but it's hard work. It's and professionalism all the time. How important is that for you? That everything runs smoothly, professionally.
Well, it's crucial, I think, and being professional is crucial, and it's how I operate, and it has really, really worked for me. But I also think not only being professional, but also really recognizing the greatness that you have around you.
Yes.
Right? So I'm lucky that I'm in a position where I've got a lot of projects happening and rolling, and it's a big machine that continues to grow, and it runs very smoothly, but it only runs very smoothly because of the brilliant people I have around me. And I surround myself with brilliant people who are way smarter than me at what they do. And I'm very good at galvanizing people together and helping lead them in a certain direction. And then, that's about all I could do. And then they do all this amazing work. So whether it's Under Armour stuff or TV stuff or film stuff, it really comes down to for me personally, recognizing everybody's value around me. And I think when you recognize everybody's value, then it's important to be professional. Then it's important to be kind. Then it's important to be nice. And then it's important to have gratitude and show humility. But then it's important to have fun. So those are philosophies, fundamental philosophies of me that have worked over the course of the 17 years that now we have known each other.
Exactly.
That has worked out very well for me.
Absolutely. It's paid off.
Paid off.